Mike's homesteading joke number 1. What did the chicken say to the other chicken?
I don't know. What did it say?
Nothing, because chickens can't talk. If you're going to be a homesteader, you have to know these things. That's my tip of the day.
Anytime now. You can start.
Hi, I'm Mike from livingonadime.com, and this is Tara, my sidekick.
Today...
See, today you're not the queen of everything.
Oh, what's that? I am the queen.
I know, but today I got to say it first, so...
Oh.
This is my show, woman. Okay, go ahead and
say it. We're going to get some comments on that one, aren't we?
Yeah. Bring them on.
So today we're joining the Homestead Network, and we're doing 5 days of tips for beginning homesteaders. And we aren't technically homesteaders, but we have done a lot of homesteading things in our lives to help save money. And so we're giving our top tips. Be sure to check the description below because we have a lot of good YouTubers that have some great ideas, and they're short, quick videos, but I think you'll get a lot of good information. Today is our last day, and my tip, because I'm a huge gardener, so I'm kind of focused the last 2 days on gardening because that's my big thing. Right now I have about at least 1,800 square feet of gardens, and they are flowers, but if I needed to, I could rip out the flowers and put in vegetables at any time. But my tip for today is to get your soil first and then garden. Which seems kind of strange, doesn't it, to say that? But people don't...
So you mean don't garden and then bury your garden in soil afterwards?
Well, I mean, get your soil ready first and then put in your garden. A lot of people, they get all excited about gardening. They have this rock hard clay soil or really loose sandy soil, and they're all excited and they buy all these plants and they throw their plants in.
They look like a bunch of dead spiders.
Yes.
Yeah.
They're just
and
dead.
No matter how much you water, it's dead.
It's dead. And
Could be because if you're in a swamp area, it's overwatered.
Well, that's true. So my tip is to make sure you enrich your soil first. And the best way we do that is mulching, which we talked about a little bit yesterday. But if you don't have time to improve your soil, or if you don't have the money or time to bring in compost and that kind of thing into your soil, you can lay down cardboard and newspapers and then something like wood chips or straw and wait for 6 months or a year, and the earthworms will start coming up and they'll start tilling your soil for you, and it works really, really well. And then those cardboard and newspapers and all that kind of stuff breaks down and enriches your soil and makes it better.
And they're coming up because that stuff is holding the water in?
Yes.
Gotcha.
See?
I guess I do know something.
He used to not know anything about gardening, and after 20 years, he's got it down. Almost better than I do.
I've learned that it holds the water in. What's next?
So that's my tip for today, is to get your soil prepared first. And the best time to do that is actually now in the fall, because you have all that time for your soil to be sitting there and it decomposing your newspaper and all that. So what I do is when I chop down my flowers, I just lay them down right there. So all my iris leftovers and my phlox leftovers, I just lay them right under the plant. And then I put some wood chips on top, and then that rebuilds the soil and composts in place, so I don't have so much work to do.
And if you live in a climate with snow, then won't the snow melt and go through there and it'll all stay damp all winter long?
Yeah, and it'll keep it moist and keep it decomposing all winter. So that's my tip for today, is to get your soil ready first, and fall is a great time to do that. Please check the description below. There are, I don't know, 10 or so of us homesteaders that have all joined together to collaborate, and there are a ton of good tips on there, and please visit us at livingonadime.com.